What's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today I'm going to be talking about what Myjai Sanders brings to the Houston Texans defense, as the Houston Texans claimed Myjai Sanders off of waivers the other day from the Arizona Cardinals. The 2022 third-round pick, 36th overall from Cincinnati, was cut from the Arizona Cardinals after only one season, did not get to play at all in this 2023 campaign. He was dealing with a hand injury, and just about right now would have been this week going up against the Seattle Seahawks, just like Kyler Murray, which still don't know if Kyler Murray is going to be able to go this weekend against the Seahawks, which is weird. They haven't said anything about if Kyler Murray is going to play, but he would have been back this week off of the IR. He's been dealing with a hand injury, and after showing some promise last season in his rookie year, only played in 13 games, had 4 starts, 23 tackles, 3 sacks, 3 passes defended, had, I think it was a total of 3 tackles for loss, had a forced fumble, and he had a forced fumble and a fumble recovery. I mean, for a rookie and only in 13 games, at the linebacker position, he showed some really good things. He was really good at stopping the run with both quarterbacks and running backs, and I really like his addition to this team. I mean, I think it shows, the depth for the linebacker position, on this team. I mean, you already see the depth on this team for the linebacker position. I mean, guys like Denzel Perryman and Christian Harris and Henry To'oTo'o and Blake Cashman have been playing terrific. And Texans only start 3 guys at the linebacker position, and one of those guys doesn't start. Although a couple of these guys have been dealing with injuries. Henry To'oTo'o, the rookie, has been perfectly healthy. He's been probably one of the best linebackers on the team with 48 tackles he has for the Texans. He has 45 tackles with 2 passes defended, has lots of tackles for loss as well. Blake Cashman's has been good. He has, interception, has a fumble recovery, has 4 passes defended, has 31 tackles, has like 3 or 4 tackles for loss. Christian Harris has been good with 1 sack, 25 tackles. Denzel Perryman has missed some time, but has 21 tackles, which at one point was the leader in tackles for the Texans. So you got 4 guys like that, like Cashman, Harris, and Perryman, and To'oTo'o, who have been great at the linebacker position. So I think Myjai Sanders will be a great addition for this Houston Texans defense. I just think the big thing is, how much is he going to play with these 4 guys, with the amount of reps they're bringing in at the linebacker position? And I want to see this guy have growth. I mean, they cut a linebacker, Corey Littleton, who has a lot of experience, just to get him on the roster. So I would think that, you're not going to see him only appear in 1 or 2 games and then get cut, which scares me. Are we going to bring this guy on and we're never going to really get to see anything of him, and then he gets cut? Because you've seen that in the past. You've seen the Texans bring on talented players to the defense, and they never really get the chance, and then they get to go perform elsewhere. I look at a guy like Rasul Douglas, who the Texans had on their team, and they had him on their roster. They cut him. Look what he's doing now in Green Bay. There's another guy in Washington. I can't remember. I think it was a corner. It might have been a safety that they had on their roster. They kept him on the roster for maybe half of the season. I think this might have been last year, maybe 2021 season. And, they cut him and he became something really good in Washington. So, I mean, the Texans have done this in their losing years where, where they have had good players on the defense, not use them at all, and then cut them, and then they go elsewhere and perform well. But this is different. Now DeMeco Ryans is the head coach, and this team is better. They're 3-3. They have something to live for. I mean, they're close with the division. I mean, right now they're tied with the Colts for second place in the division at 3-3. The Colts starting quarterback is out for the season. The Jags are 4-2. The Texans are right up their alley. The Jags play tonight against the Saints. So after the Texans just beat the Saints, I'm not hoping for the Saints to win, not only because I have Alvin Kamara in fantasy, but also because I want the Jaguars to lose. But, so I think it should be interesting to see how he fits into this defense. I think it will be a great addition for the Texans, and I think he'll help a lot with, stopping the run, which has been solid so far this season. I think, honestly, I'll say I think it should be better, but I think it's been way better. The run defense and stopping the run has been a lot better for the Houston Texans than it was in the 2022 or 2021 seasons. But still, it has not been that great. And I would say probably D'Amico Ryans wants more from it, and I think Myjai Sanders can help with that. But you guys, remember your thoughts on the addition? I think he's going to be a good addition for the Texans. For a linebacker, he brings great pressure to the quarterback. He had 3 sacks in 13 games last year as a rookie. He's great at stopping the run, both on running quarterbacks and the running backs. That's the video, though. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Go Texans.